So it's a little bit of a special lift. Update, I forgot to mention it on the last video, but 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago, I had a new peak weight of 185.2. I don't know if that's a new peak weight for me, like just life in general, or if that's just for this bulk, but I was at least 185 before I started trying to lose weight when I started working out again. Anyway, today is going to be a no pre-workout lift. I try to throw those in every once in a while, now and again, just because I want to try to not rely on pre-workout, and just for the matter of fact that it starts to not have any effect on me, at least not that I can notice. So every once in a while I'll go a day or two without it, and it's a good idea in general to try to limit the amount of stimulants you're ingesting on a daily basis. I usually stick to just one energy drink per day, and one scoop, if not a little less than one scoop of pre-workout if I am taking it before I work out. It's usually, I think, what is it, like 15, anywhere between 15 to 30 minutes before it takes effect. And especially on a late night like tonight, or a late lift like tonight, it's 7 o'clock. I don't want to be taking pre-workout when I'm going to be probably going to bed at like 10 maybe. Usually you don't want to have anything like 3 to 4 hours before you go to bed. So, I mean, you can do what you want. I'm not your dad, but that's just what I'm gonna do. Generally, I do get to the gym like during the week. I leave for the gym around 3 or 4, so that when I take the pre-workout at like 3 o'clock, 3:30, it doesn't really affect my sleep, and it's run its course out of my system by the time I go to bed at like 10:30, 11 o'clock. I don't always go to bed so late, but that usually tends to be when I do, even if I don't even if I necessarily shouldn't be doing that, considering how early I get up. But I manage to function anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. So as far as the lift is concerned, plan is to do back and forearms today. I just felt like throwing in forearms today for whatever reason. I haven't hit forearms specifically in a little bit, so I thought it'd be good to mix it up. And it kind of goes hand in hand with back. I'm still going to use straps to do the back portion of the lift, but they still get hit a little bit when you're doing back, whether you like it or not. It's just a fact of the matter. Just straps help a lot. So we will go ahead and get in there then. Let's get after it. I forgot to put my straps on. Yeah. I think I'm going to do single arm for the next day. I was only playing this one instead of the other one. Save time. I'm just going to do both again. Oh, I got to switch. Which one's over top? I think that was what was happening. think I'm done with rear delts. On to lats. Okay. All right. Let's is done. Close enough. That last rep counts, doesn't it? Johnson, straight arm. Not cool. We're not dead. Okay, there we go. All right, let's just. I'm not gonna record the sets of forearm workout. It'd just be a repetitive, the same thing. Well, this is there. Not relax. Right about there. But here. I don't know very many back poses now that I think about it. All right, that's enough. I'm just making shit up at this point. All right, let's go. All right. Oh, looking thick. All right. Back is complete. And can I just say, I am so happy with the fact that I can get the angles and the shots that I've been wanting to get back when I was using this tripod. With the new tripod, I have been picturing the angles in my head, but just because I didn't want to take all the stuff around the gym and set my shorty tripod on top of to get the angle, I just didn't do that. But yeah, as far as back goes, I did do 4 sets of rows instead of 3 that you're gonna see because I messed up when I went out of the camera app, and it tends to change the settings that you have it set to for the camera, and it did that, and I didn't check it because sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. That's the thing. It doesn't always change. So I did 4 sets of rows, 3 sets of rear cable delt flies, which I changed my form on because I was getting too much trap activation, and I figured if I don't go past the point of like parallel like this, because you're really only activating your traps when you go like beyond that to like bring it backwards. So I just did up to there. And then another thing, I don't know if you caught it in the while I was doing them, is I was changing the which hand was on top, because I think that changes the stretch because it's up higher instead of it being straight level, because you can't go through your own fists. That just doesn't work. So that's another thing. You gotta try to alternate between one hand being on top and the other. That just helps. What was the other thing I wanted to say? Oh, so this video in particular for back is basically the one that I wanted to show you guys or record on my last back day. Except I didn't do shrugs today on the Smith machine. But this is essentially what I did, except for, again, this time I changed the form for the delt flies and everything. So there you go, you got the video. As for forearms, I did 5 sets of wrist, curls and wrist extensions. And then I did like a pyramid set of like single arm, like cable wrist curls. Started at one weight and then worked my way down in weight until I just got a pump. It was really just to get a pump at the end so I can get the clip that I showed for forearm pump. But yeah, all I did was superset them and did one arm, did the other, then flip them over with a different lighter weight because you're a little bit weaker with this side doing extensions than you are with curls. So I did one in this hand, then the other, then switched to extensions and did one in each hand, and so on and so forth. Took a rest pause or rest period in between each superset. But yeah, I definitely felt a difference changing the form for those delt flies. I actually had a rear delt pump, which, I mean, I've gotten them before, but they're usually overshadowed in the moment by the subsequent trap and upper back pump that I was getting. So I don't know why I didn't come to the realization earlier that I should change what I was doing for rear delts, but here we are. As for what I'm going to do next, that is a silly question and you should already know. I'm gonna eat, and eat some more. And then I'm gonna lay my happy ass down on my bed and go to sleep. Oh, this is gonna be a good video. I can already feel it. Yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully, for arms. Gonna get another great pump in.